What's up, it's your boy Damien Dupee, your number one off-market land specialist, hyper focus on them infill lots. You are now tuned into the We Are Land Specialist YouTube channel, where I'm your host, Damien Dupee, and this channel is all about flipping vacant land, assigning vacant land, finding deals. Everything vacant land. So if that's something you're interested in, please consider subscribing to my channel. Please like, comment, and share. Today we're going to be talking about the ultimate guide to flipping vacant land for profit, okay? And basically, this is mainly more for a newbie, okay? If you're brand new, you don't know where to start, you haven't done a land deal per se before, and you just need a framework to help you get started. If that's what you're looking for, please stay to the end. I got something real special for you. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Again, the ultimate guide to flipping vacant land for a profit. The first thing you need to do is you need to really understand what type of niche you're going to focus on. And what do I mean? Niche. Okay. There's a lot of different niches. Please excuse my handwriting. Trying something new. And I hope I spelled it right. But yeah, you got to find a niche. And I'm going to give you a couple of examples. Very important. It's a lot of different types of land, okay? And to be successful, you want to focus on one type of land and master that, if you will. My niche would happen to be residential infill lots inside of existing neighborhoods. That's my niche. But your niche could be acreage. It could be farmland. It can be subdivisions. It can be entitlements. It can be industrial land. It can be a ton of things. I've just found from my experience that the niche that I'm in, typically when you're in a certain price point, basically the land moves a lot faster than a development deal, if you will. So like a 10-acre project, okay? Typically, they take a year or more to take it through rezoning, entitlements, engineering, the whole nine. So the reason why my niche is infill lots, because typically I can possibly sell a deal within 30 days or less, give or take, depending on the location and the price, if you will. All right. So if you got that, find your niche. If you don't know what niche to pick, try residential infill, okay? That's it. All right. Number two, very important, very important, is that you do market research, okay? And you may be saying, well, I don't know how to do market research. Well, there's a ton of content out there that teach you how to do market research. I'll give you a couple examples of how to do market research and basically how to see if a market, see if a market is in a demand, okay? See if there's any demand to be met in the market, okay? All right. Y'all don't laugh too hard. I'm trying to do this with a mouse. All right. I know you like, dude, please stop it. All right. So one thing you can do to do market research is a test on Zillow. So you want to either hyper focus on a city and or a zip code. You want to get kind of as granular as possible on your first run just to see the activity on the market. So basically, I'm going to demonstrate this for you on how to do market research. This is one of the things I check. And if you want to go a little further on market research, please consider taking my course. I will drop the link in the description. It's $9.97, and it goes in depth on market research. But for this video, I'll give you one of the tools that I'll use for market research, and that's Zillow. All right, so I'm gonna just basically put in here the city and state I want to target. And I want to go over here to my filters and make sure it's on all land. All right, and once I got that all set up, I'm going to go over here and I'm gonna come down sold within the last 6 months. Okay. All right. So if I put Charlotte, North Carolina, sold within the last 6 months, as you can see, I got 183 results. But I want to hyper focus on lots that's selling for 100,000 and less. That's kind of like the sweet spot, 100 and less. Okay. All right. So as you can see, we have 55 lots sold for 100,000 and less. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to take this filter off, which was sold in the last 6 months, and we're just going to put on any, and then we're going to see what's for sale with those same filters. All right, so 22 for sale, and within the last 6 months, more than double that sold. So that is one of the gauges or rules of thumb I would use before I go in the market. I want to see at least 2 times the amount sold within the last 6 months, if you will, of the current inventory. Okay. All right. So hopefully you got that. Very, very important. The next thing you want to do, number 3, after you've 1, pick your niche, 2, market research. The third thing you want to do is find who has your money. Okay. Who has my money? Has my money. And you may be like, what you talking about, man? I'm talking about like there's builders out there, there's acquisitions companies out there, there's a ton of people out there who has your money. Okay. So basically, once you did your market research and you want to try the area, I would highly suggest that you don't go pull a list like the average person will tell you to do, and you don't just do what we call a spray and pray approach. And that's basically when you just pull a list and you just market to it and you just hope you get something. You don't want to do that. You want to be super, super strategic, because that's going to increase your likelihood of doing your first deal, second deal, third deal. Okay. So one of the ways you can use to find out who has your money is through a service called PropStream. If you're interested in PropStream, I think it's $99 a month. You get 10,000 leads, which is equivalent to 1 penny a lead. But I'll drop the link in the description if you want to check that out. But I'm going to show you basically how to find who has your money. All right, so you're going to need approximately 2 tools for this. You're going to need the Secretary of State for the place that you're targeting. Okay, so if you're targeting North Carolina, you're going to put North Carolina LLC search or Secretary of State. All right, got that pulled up. All right, so we're cool. So basically, you're going to go on PropStream. You're going to do the same thing. And basically, I'm going to tweak a couple of my filters so that I can find a builder, so that I can cold call him and find out exactly what he's looking for and exactly what is his appetite in this current market. Meaning, is he looking for 4 lots? Is he looking for 1 lot? Is he looking for as many lots as he can get? Very, very important that you ask that question. All right, so we're going to do vacant land. All right. Ownership, I want it to be a LLC only. I only want to target LLCs because, again, the whole purpose of this framework is to find out who has your money. Okay. All right. So I did owner type, I did corporate, and then the last sales date, basically I'm going to do probably 6 months. So November 2022. All right, let's go with November 2nd, 2022 to April. Okay. That's around about 6 months, give or take. All right, so basically, as we can see right here, these are a couple transactions that was done with LLCs. Let's just click on one of them and let's see what's up. All right, so I do know this builder, but in any event that you trying to figure out who has your money, you want to take the name, you want to put in the Secretary of State. All right, you want to click on the company, you want to go to view filings, go to their last annual report, and you should have a phone number on there. All right, so as you can see, the decision makers is David Cuthbertson, Mark Boyce, and Daniel Horner, and the phone number right here. In any event you need to do a reverse address search, you can use True People Search right here. Go to reverse address, and basically you will reverse address this property address right here and see if you can get a hit on these 3 people. All right, so once you figure out who has your money, you got a couple builders that's interested in buying off-market vacant land. Another option you can do is for JV with someone who already have builders and get their buying criteria. So JV with another wholesaler, okay? If you brand new like a tennis shoe and you haven't like made any money yet and you're like kind of tired of spinning your wheels, consider JVing. I'm open to JVing, and it'll save you a lot of time because like dispositions is a whole nother process than acquisition. Getting a property under contract is great, but selling it is a whole nother process. And if you only want to focus on one process at a time, which is identifying a lot, basically putting it in a contract and passing it to someone else that you can partner with, consider that, okay? And last but not least, what I have for you in the ultimate guide to flipping vacant land for profit, number 5, all right, is create a marketing budget. I know this is not sexy. A lot of people don't tell you about this, but in order to make money, you have to spend money. Okay, you really do. I hate to say it. You can hunt delinquent tax lists, but listen, time is money. Okay, it could take you forever and ever. Okay, create a marketing budget. You need to have some money set aside that you can use to deploy in marketing. And my marketing strategy is direct mail. Okay, I send direct mail, mainly postcards at 52 cents a piece. And it works great for me. I don't answer the phone. I have it going to a third-party system. They answer the phone, and all I do is vet the lead, okay? So if you're interested in getting something like that set up, meaning a system where you can basically, it's going to be a swipe file. It's going to be the same system I use, but you're going to have all my templates, all my contracts, and all you got to do is upload a list to that bad boy and hit a button, and the opportunities will come to you. If that's something you're interested in, you ready to bust a move, you holler at your boy. You hear me, okay? And I appreciate y'all so much. Hopefully you got some value out of this today. my heart's desire is to add value and to bless the nation. So hopefully you were blessed. Love to all of you. If you haven't subscribed by now, please consider subscribing. Thank you for your time and consideration. I appreciate y'all, and to the next one.